into the video, I just want to give a massive shout out to Surfshark for reaching out and continuing to support the channel by sponsoring today's video. Surfshark is basically an app and browser extension that allows you to place your phone or laptop anywhere in the world and access the internet as if you were actually in that country. And it's actually kind of crazy to think that content and websites are being hidden from us, but Surfshark allows us to unblock and gain access to them and actually see what's going on. Just take Netflix for example. If you think you've watched all the content it has to offer, you'd be wrong. All you need to do is switch over to a different country's server and you will unlock tons of content we never get to see. Another sick benefit of Surfshark VPN is the fact that it actually encrypts all your online data, meaning that when you're online, it actually adds an additional security layer, keeping your passwords, photos and videos all safe and sound. And guys, if you follow the links below and head over to surfshark.com, use my special promo code OG, you will save a whopping 83% off, plus an additional 3 months extra free of charge. You can't say I don't look after you. Remember, you can use Surfshark on an unlimited amount of devices from just one membership. And to top it off, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Check the links below and head over to Surfshark right now. Use code OG and get yourself an insane deal. Let's get back to the video. So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with an absolutely legendary video. Just look behind me. We have got the world's first single turbo converted F81 M3 Touring running 700 brake horsepower. Guys, this is gonna be absolutely nuts. So stay tuned and let's get it. Yeah, I'm from TRACKWORX. Bro, welcome to the channel.
How you doing, bro? You good?
I am good, I am good. We've been talking about linking up for a while now.
We have.
You've got quite a lot of toys. And yeah, we brought, you were going to bring 2 down today.
We was, yeah.
But we thought, let's start with this because this is probably going to be enough for one day. Also representing 4-star today too.
Yeah.
Now, bro, you've brought down something very, very special, very unique. A few of these out there, but not in the same configuration of this one, right?
Yeah, from what we can gather, we speak to a guy in America, I think there's 23 built worldwide. Okay. This is the only single turbo one in the world.
Sick.
And there's a few other little one-off bits on it, as Jan will show you around in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is my baby.
So how did this come about? What's the process of making a standard? So,
long and short of it, anybody that knows me, I've always loved the States. I've had Mercedes Estates, all the sick stuff, and then sold them all, and then was in a hole. Where do you go from there? And I'd seen a couple of guys, Cam at Unit 17 had built a nice one. Yeah, and thanks, nice one, yeah, it's cost me a fortune. And then, yeah, that was it. We had a little look, kind of found one that had come up for sale as a part, basically a shell. Not like narrow body shell, and it just got the engine in.
Yep.
So we ended up buying that, stripping it back to a bone and starting again with it, and then going all steel quarters, etc. All genuine panels, and yeah, this turned into what it is now today. So the engine spec is, it's obviously the factory S55 motor that comes in the F80 M3. It's got VTT crank hub. The biggest thing that most of you will be noticing out there now, it's only got one pipe to the charge cooler. That's because it is, as far as we're aware, the only one in the world that's single turbo. It's got a GTX 35 low mounted down there. Shout out to Dean at WRIGLEY for doing the work on that for us.
Sick.
Good friend of ours. So yeah, we developed what we wanted to do with it. Sort of worked it all out, and Dean just tacked it all together and welded it up for us.
I see it's externally gated too. You've got the screamer poking down.
Yeah, we run the screamer pipe out the front wheel. I come from a background of Jap cars and that type of drifting and stuff, and it needed to have that 6-cylinder wastegate turbo chatter. The whole point of that was because I think they sound absolutely horrendous with twin turbos.
Right,
and I'm sorry to any hardcore fans out there.
Bro, look, I've owned one before, and I think it is. Yeah, everyone says it. They don't sound great.
There's just no sound. There's no character to it now. You'll see, I think, like I said, we didn't do it for power, we did it, and it made some decent numbers.
What did it make? Sorry.
So on iBoost, it makes 620 at the hubs.
Okay, and what's that?
Close on 700 odds at the fly, depending on how you convert it. But it's got like an IPE control exhaust on it, with the downpipe. Dean done like 3.5-inch downpipe to meet the IPE, so it's still got the valved exhaust. You can drive it around on low boost in comfort, and it's quiet and it feels like a factory M3. Open the valve, turn the boost up, and it's like you've jumped into a 700 brake JZ. Like it's the best of both.
And that's the thing, the way, like, I've heard these on single turbos, they're absolutely crazy. The way it changes the sound of the cars is insane.
You ain't got to throw £1 million at it to get it to work. It's still on stock rad, stock charge cooler rad, stock oil cooler, stock gearbox cooler. The motor's stock rods and pistons. Like I said, it's just got the VTT crank hub in it. Let's hope it don't blow a rod out.
No, epic, epic. And then tuned by Tom Wrigley, yeah? Yeah,
Tom Wrigley did all the tuning for us with Mike. Amazing job. Like I said, we've got 4 boost settings at the minute on the controller. We have the scope to go 6. I think we just want to make sure it could, I don't want to just do 150, 200 miles in it at 700 and go, let's turn it up.
Of course.
I want to do a few thousand in it, make sure it's right, and then we'll turn it up again. We do £28 a boost to make 620 at the hubs.
Okay.
The turbo will probably do maybe 2.5 bars, so like 34, 36 pound. Then it's going to be on its arse, you know what I mean? Who knows, do you know what I mean? But if we do it, you'll know about it, trust me.
Bro, should we touch on the wheels, brakes and suspension, because you've got a nice setup going on there too?
Yeah, so the wheels were custom made one-offs by WRIGLEY through DriftWorks, sorted them out for us. So they're ZR10s. They're the only set in the world that WRIGLEY have done in full colour. They've normally got like a polished lip. As you can see, the car didn't need any chrome, so they did a custom set for us through DriftWorks.
Epic.
Yeah, obviously ALCON have been a sponsor of Fastar for a long time now. Luke, who owns Fastar, is a brand ambassador for them. They were originally on one of our race cars. When we took them off to upgrade them, they were kind enough to let us use them on this now. And I don't mean to be biased because I've got them on the car. There is no better brake kit. We run RS29s all round, front and rear pads. You can do daily drive it, track drive it. You could get a ring in it. It's kind of the all-round package with the brakes. You know what I mean?
Right, no, serious setup. And what suspension you running on this bad boy?
So we kept the original factory dampers because obviously one thing we did want to keep is it is kind of a daily or usable car.
Yep.
So we kept the original damper but used a ground control coilover conversion kit from America. It's got fully adjustable ground control top mounts in it, ground control drop links, same on the rear. It's got Milway camber arms and caster arms on the back just to get it to sit exactly how we wanted it to.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about it really, suspension. We didn't want to go too mad because like I say, we've got a race car one and it doesn't drive the best on the road, I've got to be honest. This still feels like a road car. You can still have the tunes on, you can still drive quiet with it. It's still nice. It's just on the borderline.
Yeah. And then, bro, tell us about some of the interior modifications because those seats are looking 10-10.
So again, it was just, there'd been a few built, like Nick's one and Cam's one, beautiful cars, but they've all got like the competition trim in it. We just wanted to do something a bit different, so we got a pair of genuine M Performance seats and had them re-trimmed in the red leather. To be fair, a guy in Greece did them for us.
Nice.
Amazing job, like I said, I can't fault him. Shipped them out, did them, bought them back by hand, give them us, and then we just added a few other bits like the M Performance steering wheel. It's got like wideband and EGT gauges just above the steering wheel, you can see. The boost controls on the right. And then just added the factory little bits, so it's still got heads-up display like the factory competitions come with and stuff. So it is, you are basically in. If BMW would have built it, I kind of like to think this is how they would have built it. You know what I mean? Sick.
Well, look, I know a lot has went into this and there's probably a lot more to talk about, but as a nutshell kind of talk, would you say that's covered most of it?
Yeah, you've covered most of the points of it. I think the best thing about it is the noise and how it drives on the road. So if you want to have it, let's have it.
Yeah, let's go, bro, let's do it. Alright guys, so we're out in this crazy single turbo F81 M3. Only one in the world, we're saying, right?
Only one in the world.
Only one in the world.
Unless the haters tell us otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Let the comments comment. But the sound of this, I was trying to pin it down to something. Now obviously being single turbo, just static revving, it doesn't, I don't know what it sounds like.
It ain't really, it's got that 6-cylinder RB sort of tone, but with it being DI, it totally changes the sound of the motor. So it's quite a unique sound. I think they look good.
And also, guys, you might have realised we did mention Farstar, and obviously he's wearing a Farstar top. Tell us a little bit about Farstar, bro.
So I've been involved with Luke, who owns Farstar now for 3 or 4 years. Luke's a wicked guy. We'll get some of his cars, I dare say, on the channel at some point. it's basically, it was set up as a race team with clothing, apparel as the merchandise as the main aim. But Luke likes to give a little back, and we're just trying to raise awareness and diversity through motorsport. We are working on some sort of scholarship stuff at the minute. I can't say too much about it, but you will get to see. Again, stuff like Shred Shed Live that you come to see as part of.
Serious shows, man.
We've got a massive plan for that in 23, 2024. So yeah, just watch your space with some of the fast R stuff that's going on. Yeah,
he's playing it down. These guys are like the sickest drivers you'll ever meet. Like honestly, these guys have got skills for days. But what you're doing is a good thing. And guys, check it out, Fast R. We'll leave links to that in the description. Yeah, sick. Bro, this is insane. Oh. Yes, bro, this is, bro, honestly. Oh my god, bro, this is really quick. I can't get over this, bro. This is insane. Oh my god, it's the noises, bro. It puts up a fight too.
Just like,
but it's controlled during MDM, right? So
yeah,
it allows a little
MDM,
bit, right?
we've got it set. It's put like, if you turn it off, it don't go anywhere near as quick as a straight line unless you're rolling. Like, we might turn it off when these ain't rolling just with the crack, but like, it has bar mode with no traction on.
Right, this is quick. It's honest, guys. It's quick. It's just wholesome, and it's a lot like. Although again, you do feel the turbo like build. It is progressive, and I think that's how you want it with a rear-wheel drive single turbo.
Try to make it quite linear, because at the end of the day, it's pointless. What we said with Tom is we didn't just want to do it and do 200 miles in it and it blow up. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
A rod out of it. We're kind of getting used to it now. Like I say, it's quite linear. I think we could get to a point where that map we're on now will become like a lower setting, and then we'll do a higher setting with some more. But I'd like to get some miles in it before
you actually do that. Yeah.
Just to
get used to the car too, man. Bro, this is mad. This is mad. This is seriously mad. And do you know what's crazy? We've been speaking off camera. Remember I was telling you about my stories with my F80? And I can never really put the power down unless it was perfect conditions, and it was less power than this. Bro, but we're kind of putting the power down.
It gets the power down, do you know what I mean? It is. This was one thing we worked on with Tom. Like, it's got Tom's own custom box software on it and stuff. Like I say, he did the tune. It's dialed. It's got grip. Like I say, it's got all Millway stuff on the back. So we've dialed it in as if it was a race car. Do you know what I mean? You can go and do track stuff in it, and it will grip up. Like, that's what you want. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to be able to have a blast in it, and it. Like,
you can use it.
You can use it, kind of, you know what I mean? If you disrespect it, turn the traction off and you ain't ready, it'll kill you. Which is what I like, do you know what I mean? The same as you, anyway.
Keep you on your toes.
You've got it's always in the back of your mind, but you enjoy it, and then you can just drive it kind of normal. Alright guys, it is that time. It's the gassed up 0 to 60s with the V-Box Performance Box Touch. Everyone's been getting at me lately because we haven't been doing 0 to 60s, so here you go. But the only problem is... Yeah, nice one. No pressure. Only problem is also, just imagine it was a lovely day. It's kind of started to spit very lightly, so I'll give you that. We got a lot of power going to the rear wheels. However, it's been hooking up quite well. But, you know, in anger, it might not hook up so well from first gear. Not sure. Let the comments commence with this one too. I think they go 0 to 60s in around low 4s, standard, or the M3. What do you reckon you're going to hit? If we can get it to hook up, definitely that. Maybe low 4s, high 3s, ideally. Do you know what I mean? We'll try one with just brake boosting it off the line, and then we'll try one with the traction off. It might just blow the tyres off, but it'll
upside down in the bush.
Anyway, it's worth a try anyway. Well, we've got the best bits done there.
Exactly. So. Fingers crossed, guys. Place your bets and let's get into it. All right. So your first attempt, just brake boosting it. When you're ready, let's go. Okay. 60. All right, that was a 4.65. Just brake boosting it. There was a little bit of roll on before it gave the power. That weren't too bad, considering it is getting a little bit slippery. Damn. Let's turn the traction off. Yeah, we going again? He's going again! All right, so launch control, no traction.
No traction.
Oh God! All right, when you're ready. That's good. 60. 4.18 seconds. That's not bad at all. Mate, that hooks up really well. It's really efficient, you know. All right, I know it's science sake, just for a bit of shits and giggles. We know these are more rolling cars, so we weren't expecting a well, but still low fours in, you know, a family wagon creation.
1,700 kilos.
Do you know what I mean? Both of us in it. I'll put the leaderboard up now. I'm not sure where you are, but regardless, now we know.
Yeah, brilliant. We've done it. We come to tech part, that's all that matters.
There we go. Mad. Bro, want to spud you again?
You ready?
I love this unique stuff, man. I've obviously heard on kind of videos a few of these kind of single turbo builds, but in real life it's different. It's like it's weird. It's peculiar because I know this cockpit, I know this cabin so well, but the noises coming out of it
should never sound like that.
And the way it moves is sick. It's sick. But yeah, so guys, before we get into this, also, always get people asking, you know, how I get all my modified cars insured, and I know loads of people are now on the bandwagon now with A-Plan Insurance. We actually have a landing page, so check it out down below in the description to bring you guys at home great insurance deals for modified cars, high performance cars, high value cars, track day insurance, etc, etc. So check it out. If you're close to renewal and you're ready to insure, they'll look after you. So check it out and thank me later. But I think we should just get into it, right?
Let's do it, let's send it.
Go. And we are away. Pull out of here because it's very low. The brakes are so sharp.
They really do give you confidence.
That is insane. That is insane. And the seating position too. You feel like you're in a race car. You're just low, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. This is hard. All right. What do you reckon? Second gear?
Yeah, go on. Rip it, man.
All right. Second gear. All right. Let's go. Mate, that is relentless. That is relentless.
It keeps going, isn't it?
Yeah, it just... Man, this is nice, bro. It feels nice. I always say about Alcantara steering wheel, but like the way you've got it set up, the seats, how low you sit, like your driving position, like everything, bro. It feels race car.
Yeah.
But from the outside, it's unassuming. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
That's the point, man. You can pick the lads up, we can go and do a track day in it. Like you say, we can go on the race support in it. We can go out for food with your bird in it.
You know what I mean?
It ticks the boxes. Go on, let it out.
Let's get another dig. Second gear. Mate, this it eats up the road. It just don't stop. I love the power delivery too. It's just... And the sound, the wastegate chatter. I can't get over it, bro. Just... Yeah, I'm done.
So it's about, it's done, it's finished.
Yes, bro. I double shifted there, but
it's the hit though, and it's still
mate,
the hit,
yeah, bro. It just... It's the sound, it's the build, it's how progressive it is. I didn't think it would drive the way it does, but it feels nice. And the way it's set up, bro, it feels better than an M3.
It's right in the bends, it has got good grip though. Like if you did that in an M3 that's not so up, you know yourself, you'd be over there, like, and then the brakes give you the confidence to just...
bro, I'm feathering the brakes and we're just slowing down. It just, you know, it's nice to have a car that stops, like we were just saying, stops as well as it goes. Like,
yeah,
you know
there's
what I mean?
just putting how much power into your car and running standard brake pads and standard brakes and stuff, and it gives you the confidence to run with it, like.
Oh, mate. It's like it's an amazing package, and I know I'm speaking from a point of a nice warm day, nice dry warm day, but like it gives you the playfulness. We're in MDM, granted, gives you the playfulness, but we stay in a straight line. It's very progressive and efficient the way it kind of applies the power. We're in comfort, like, you know, it feels like a race car, and you can get a family in it. Like, what do you like? What more do you want?
That's what we said.
You know what I mean? It's all mad. Alright guys, so we're going to end the video here. I mean, another unique experience, a one of one, you know what I mean? Not only is it like, you know, an F81 M3 concept, it's also the, you know, single turbo setup. And you know, driving it today, feeling how well set up it is. It's not just, it doesn't just look like an M3, it feels like one.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
And that was the thing with it. It had to be like, if BM would have built it, I kind of feel like this is how it would have felt.
Definitely.
And we've just added a little, like so said earlier, a little bit more spice.
Yeah. No, it's sick. So, bro, thank you so much for coming down, man. Honestly, pleasure. Bro, tell people, because he underplays it. This guy's like a serious, he's proper entrenched in the scene, and he does a lot of cool stuff. Bro, can you tell him a little bit about what you do? And
not really, no, I don't want to. That's a lot. Not driving is what we do. We're behind the scenes with quite a lot of stuff. I'm from a company called TRACKWORX. You'll find us on Instagram, so Track and then WRIGLEY UK. We do loads of cool stuff. We've got carbon-bodied Lambo that you've seen at Gravity and stuff. And then my main thing is the stuff I do with Fast R and Luke and that. Without Luke, there's a massive thank you to Fast R and Luke. I wouldn't be here today. This wouldn't be happening. Cam from Unit 17, they helped out massively with the car. They've done a couple of tourings. ITG, ALCON, Midland Custom Works for all the work on prepping the body, like the ceramic and stuff. They do all the cleaning. Driftworks for the wheels. I don't. This ain't my game. You can tell this ain't me.
Nah, he's spot on.
But yeah, anybody I forgot, you know who was involved.
Yeah, we'll leave it in the description too.
Yeah, from the bottom of my heart. And then the main man, Tom Wrigley. Without Tom putting the last bit of sauce into it, it would never have happened. Anybody looking for S55 tuning or B58 tuning, go and speak to Tom. He's the loveliest guy you'll ever meet, and he can pedal a car as well.
Yeah, man. Listen, shout out to everyone involved, and obviously shout out to yourself once again. Yeah, guys, listen. If you have enjoyed today's video, don't forget to you know, smash that subscribe button, and they have a lot of other toys. So hopefully, if I speak to them right, we might be able to get a few of them on their channel.
We can think so. We can do so. Thank you again.
Pleasure, man. Guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.